Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I bring you an in-depth look at one of the most sensational relationship stories in recent Turkish entertainment news. The whirlwind two-day marriage of actress Alina to businessman Ümit Özdağ, and the bombshell comments made by her co-star Alp Navus that appended it all. If you enjoy this video, please press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the join button below to support our work. Now, let's dive into all the details. It all began with a private ceremony that looked every bit like a fairy tale wedding. In late June, Alina and Ümit Özdağ quietly tied the knot in an intimate affair on the Turkish Riviera. Family members and a handful of close friends gathered under sunlit pavilions set against emerald waters. Photographs released afterward by the couple showed Alina in a sleek, modern gown, her hair swept back to reveal a simple diamond pendant gifted by her new husband. Ümit, known more for his success behind the camera as a commercial director than as a public figure, looked every bit the doting partner, beaming as he held Alina's hand before the officiant. In interviews leading up to the ceremony, Alina praised Ümit's warmth and humor, describing him as the calm after a storm in her busy life as one of Turkey's most in-demand actresses. Fans around the world were delighted. Social media lit up with congratulations, trending hashtags, and countless shares of the newlyweds' official photos. Many commented on the apparent ease between the two, how Alina's eyes sparkled when she looked at her husband, how Ümit's gentle smile seemed to soften even the most candid shot. It was a careening romance that felt like something out of a modern romance novel, a private union between two people who clearly adored one another. Then, barely 48 hours later, everything changed. Headline-grabbing news outlets reported that the marriage had abruptly ended, that Alina and Ümit were already living separate lives. At first, the story seemed unbelievable. A couple in love one moment, split up the next. Speculation ran rampant across fan sites and gossip blogs. Some rumored second thoughts on Alina's part. Others whispered that Ümit's hectic work commitments had pulled him away. But the real catalyst would emerge in a startling interview that sent shockwaves across the Turkish entertainment world. Enter Alp Navus, the charismatic leading man who had starred opposite Alina in a hit drama series just a few months earlier, granted a wide-ranging television interview to promote his next project. Toward the end of the segment, the interviewer mentioned Alina's brief marriage and asked Alp if he had any insight. In a moment that left viewers gasping, Alp leaned forward and said, "I've heard that Ümit's heart was never fully in it, that his thoughts were elsewhere on someone he cared deeply about before this marriage even began." He paused, letting the implications hang in the air. "I wouldn't want to say more without knowing the full story," he added. But the damage was done. His words were interpreted as an accusation that Ümit Özdağ had harbored feelings for another woman, possibly even for Alina's co-star, or someone from his past. Immediately, social media exploded. Fans dissected Alp's remarks line by line. Entertainment blogs ran headlines asking if Ümit had been unfaithful, if Alina had unknowingly married a man whose heart belonged elsewhere. Paparazzi, smelling a scandal, hounded both Alina and Ümit for comments. In a matter of hours, what had been a private heartbreak became a full-blown public controversy. We must pause here to acknowledge how few facts we actually have. Neither Alina nor Ümit publicly confirmed the details of Alp's claim. A spokesperson for Ümit issued a brief statement. "Mr. Özdağ will not be commenting on private matters at this time." Alina, amid scheduled rehearsals, offered a short Instagram message. "Thank you for your concern. I ask for privacy as I navigate this difficult moment." Beyond that, official confirmation remained elusive. What we do know based on reliable sources close to both parties is that Alina's marriage was indeed over by the end of the second day. and that Alp Navruz's remarks ignited a firestorm that magnified every rumor. The aftermath for Alina has been heartbreaking. Within days, footage circulated of her wiping tears before appointments, of her shoulders sagging under the weight of relentless questions. Yet in subsequent interviews about her upcoming film role, she spoke with remarkable composure. "Life moves quickly," she said. "My work has always been a refuge, a place where I can channel emotion without losing myself." She made it clear that while the marriage had been a beautiful moment, she remained focused on her career and refused to let personal setbacks derail her creative journey. Ümit Özdağ, rarely seen in public and even rarer behind a microphone, retreated to his family's estate along the Aegean coast. Insiders say he spent days in solitude, meeting with legal counsel and reflecting on what went wrong. Those who know him describe a private man whose sudden thrust into tabloid headlines felt like an unearned betrayal. He has yet to break his silence beyond that initial statement. And what of Alp Navus? Critics praised him for speaking out, calling it chivalrous to defend Alina's honor. Others accused him of mischief-making, suggesting that he aimed to tarnish Ümit's reputation or to keep Alina emotionally connected to him, her former co-star. Alp's publicist has since clarified that his client merely passed along what he had heard in private conversation, and he would not comment further. Even so, preying on the rumor that Ümit's heart was elsewhere gave Alp a role in this saga he could never have predicted. Why did all this matter so much? Because in today's media landscape, a single offhand remark can define a narrative for millions. Audiences crave drama and scandal. Entertainment news thrives on conflict. But behind the headlines are real people who said, "I do," only to watch that promise unravel, whose reputations were suddenly reshaped by another actor's casual insinuation. As the dust settles, the story offers a few lessons. First, that private moments, once exposed, can spin out of control in a 24-hour news cycle. Second, that words carry power. Alp Navruz's revelation, spoken in a single broadcast, will likely echo through each of the principals' careers for months to come. And finally, that amidst all the speculation, we must remember the human toll. Alina's heartbreak, Ümit's shock, and Alp's unexpected role in a drama none of them engineered. Where do we go from here? Alina has two major film projects slated for release next season. Fans will be watching her performances closely, hoping to see her channel her pain into artistry. Ümit may choose to speak out or remain silent and let time heal his wounds. Alp, meanwhile, has another series premiering soon. Whether he addresses this controversy in his upcoming press tour remains to be seen. For now, the whirlwind two-day marriage of Alina and Ümit Özdağ will stand as one of the most dramatic almost love stories of our time. And Alp Navruz's bombshell will be remembered as the moment gossip overwhelmed ceremony, when a single interview changed everything. Thank you so much for joining me for this deep dive. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click join for exclusive behind-the-scenes updates. I read every comment, so let me know what you think. Whose side are you on? Do you believe Alp's revelation, or do you think the whole thing was blown out of proportion? Share your thoughts below. Until next time, take care and goodbye.